What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is EJ Joyful Plans, and this is one of several videos in my 2023 planner lineup setup playlist. If you have not seen the other videos, I hope you'll check the link down below to check those out, because in today's video, we are setting up what's going to be, I don't know what to call it. It's going to be a journaling, faith, reflective, Elizabeth self-care Frankenplanner. The other setup videos include my catch-all, my work, my social media, and what am I missing? Catch-all, work, social media. I'll have a health and fitness one. And then, yeah, this is more of my spiritual, mental, emotional wellness Frankenplanner. So let's get into it. The spine, or the base of this planner is going, or journal, it's going to be a planner journal hybrid, is this beautiful green cover from the Happy Planner. It's got really pretty floral design down the spine, and then I've got some rose gold discs. So this is what we're going to put everything on. Then I really love the dividers and the monthly prompts in the recovery planner. This is the undated recovery planner. So I'm going to pull some pages from here. And then my journaling layout is actually going to be this horizontal. I also have the faith guided journal that I'm going to throw into the back. So let's start with, since I know that the recovery planner is going to be my dividers, and it's got kind of a monthly, and then I've got all kinds of extra little goodies. I'm going to set those aside and we'll find a place for those in a moment. But I really love this recovery planner. It's undated. It's part of the winter release. I will link it down below. I just feel like this is gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the mindfulness in it. So for each month, it's got, your dashboard or your currently page is goals for this month. Be active, rest, nourish, forgive, gratitude, acknowledge, and action. And frankly, whether or not you are in some sort of recovery, these are all areas of our lives that we should be focusing on. And the dividers, I think, are very inspiring. I love the colorway. I just think it's beautiful. So this first one says, be proud of how hard you are trying. You've got your monthly. It's undated, like I said. And then here is the weekly layout, which is a modified dashboard. So you've pretty much got the same as usual in the dashboard layout, except for some feeling prompts for every day, and then more of a guided dashboard left page with your weekly check-ins. I'm not sure I'm going to use these pages. I could Frankenplan them if I wanted to get super sassy. Like I could take this page and then start my horizontal layout at this point. I'm not sure I want to get that complicated, because right now I've done some complicated Frankenplanners in the past, and I think this upcoming year I want to start with a little less than more. So you start with your cover and your discs, friends. And then the next thing we want to do is grab actually, before we do this, because this is an undated planner, it does not come with the 2 years at a glance and then the year at a glance, what I used to call the perpetual calendar, until I was corrected that it's not technically a perpetual calendar. So I'm going to actually take those from the horizontal layout because, well, I want them. So I'm going to here's, these calendar pages are not in undated planners. So I'm glad that I have this. So I'm going to go ahead and take it, the whole front section, and I want this at a glance page. So I am going to take this and I'm going to throw this in first. Okay. So we get our yearly overview pages in first. Done and done. We'll get to the weeklies in a moment. Let's jump back to the recovery, because let me see what this hello page looks like. Oops. Because this is clear. Ooh, that does look kind of pretty. Do I want the recovery hello page? Well, I actually need it because this has the goals for January for the first month. So what I'm going to do is actually put this one right here, right on top. because it is going to segue us into our first month. And I'm going to take, because this is an undated planner and the other one is dated, I do want both pages of this, not just the dividers. So I'm going to take this guy and just one by one, I'm going to pull off the divider because I really love these dividers. It's what I'm here for. So I do have to redate, and I'm going to use the stickers that came in the undated planner, and we are starting with January. And I love that the writing here is in a white font. It's very, very subtle. Can you see that? I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this really quickly. Okay, I've put 4 months on discs, January through April. This is just the divider tab from the recovery planner, and it's sister calendar page. So this is what I pulled out. I also pulled out the goals for the month page. This is the equivalent to the currently page on a normal planner because I want to have this before every month. I think it's kind of a cool layout since I'm doing more like spiritual kind of wellness in this planner. So I like having this here. I'm going to leave this here. And what I'll probably do, to be determined, is I will glue this on to the back of the last horizontal page so that it seamlessly transitions to this and then the monthly. So we'll get to that. But let's move on to actually putting in the horizontal pages so we can see what that would look like. So we have our dividers, yay, dividers for the month. And we want them to go, we want the weekly pages to go right after the dividers. So we're gonna start with January, and we don't need the monthly, right? And what I love about these undated is they don't have holidays on them. Holidays take up too much room on a monthly. I'm not a fan. I wish the Happy Planner would not do that so that we can play a little bit more. And yeah. So I had considered using the undated horizontal, but I don't want to commit myself to decorative dating this planner. And so I thought I'd just stick with the dated and save the undated for a rainy day. So if you're wondering why not just use the undated, that's why. So I want all of these weekly calendar pages for the month of January. So I'm going to grab the whole thing, the whole January section, except for the divider tab. And I'm going to stick it in right after the undated calendar page, right here. So I am adding the horizontal weekly calendar pages to the monthly undated recovery pages, like so. So when I pull January, I have my undated, which I love, and then I'm going to glue this together so that I go from my monthly to my weekly that's dated. And then at the end of the month, instead of using, so at the end of the month, I've got my calendar weekly, and then it goes into the currently page. Well, I'm going to use this as my currently page. And I haven't decided yet, do I want to glue this together so it goes from my weekly to my currently, the recovery currently, or do I want both where I leave this, I glue maybe lined paper or dot grid paper over this, and then I have this kind of goal setting for the month. So maybe this is like a traditional currently page, and then this really is my my goals for the month. I don't know, so I'm not going to glue them yet. But let's do the same thing for February. So we have our recovery divider, our undated monthly, and then right here is where we're going to put the guts of February from the horizontal. I grab the whole thing and pop it in right here. Shockingly, you guys, this is not the most complicated Frankenplanner I've ever done. If you want to see last year's Frankenplanner setups, go for it. Check it out. I have a 2022 Frankenplanner setup video, and you are welcome to check that out, because planner setups are still good no matter what year they're for. So if you want to see how I was thinking about things last year, and you don't like my setup for this year, you might actually like last year's setup video. So just something to consider if you're wanting to see a different Frankenplanner from yours truly. So let me do one more flip through just to make sure y'all are following me here, because I know we're a bit complicated. And I know Frankenplanner videos can get confusing. So we have our hello page from the dated horizontal, because I want these calendar pages that are not in the recovery undated. So we've got that. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet, because this is kind of health, wellness, spiritual. Maybe I'll put like a Bible reading guide or something here. I'm not quite sure yet. Then we have our goals for the month from the recovery planner, and then our monthly undated from the recovery planner. And then I'm going to grab these together so it doesn't confuse you. These are going to be glued together, and we go directly into the dated horizontal. So we have a dated horizontal for the month, and then at the end of the month, I will probably glue these together so we go from the horizontal to the recovery currently. So, are you guys with me so far? Are you with me? I'm going to start with the 4 months. We'll see how that goes, because I need to have a little bit of room for my faith stuff. I have this guided journal, faith guided journal. I picked one up, last year, the year before, and I really didn't stick with it, but I really want to stick with this. I really like the layout of it. I have a full flip through on my channel. I just feel like this is really well done. I like that there are sermon notes, and I was thinking, like, would I really actually take a classic Happy Planner to church? And when I was looking at my different covers and the discs and stuff, I could see myself taking this to church. I really could. So yeah, I'm going to try. And I've been basically streaming church services for the last, 2 years, 3 years, and really need to get back in person, especially now that we have a child that I want to take physically to church. And so, yeah, I'm excited about actually taking something with me to church. So this guided journal has prayers. It's got daily prompts for your scripture reading. And then at the end of every week, it has a sermon notes section. These guys, which I think is really cool. I wish they came up with like filler for sermon notes. I think that would be a really good idea. So we're going to throw in, maybe we'll throw in 2 months worth. Well, maybe 1 month's worth, and then some extra line pages. I am going to be using these. These are from the Work Plus Life collection. These are bookmarks. And I saw Heather from Kelva Plan use giant stickers to label the section. And I really like the look of that. I'm going to consider copying her. We'll see. I'm not sure. But I wanted to have, I like that it was a set of 3, because I want one for the current day, right? So I want to mark my current day, which would be the first tab. So this one says this week. And then I wanted one for the journaling section, which would be this month. And I'll have to relabel it. So right now it says this month. But actually, it could be this month, because technically it's a month of faith journaling. I don't know. What do we think? Or I could change it to journaling. And then the last one says notes, which is perfect. That's exactly what I am going to be using it for. So we'll throw that guy in. And so I might decorate, if I do decide to decorate these and do what Heather did, because I thought it was a cool idea, maybe I'll make a reel or something like that. So for the this month tab, I'm going to put in this month's journaling pages. That's how I'm going to justify what that is labeled with, without relabeling it. So I'm going to put in this month, and 1 month is 1 divider tab's worth. So I'm going to just put in 1 divider tab. yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good section. So we've got our kind of weekly, monthly scripture writing plan or journaling prompts, and then our sermon notes. And then the notes at the back, I don't know what I'm going to use the notes section for, but let's get some. Oh, I forgot. No. This was the Today tab I wanted to use. Hold up. I think, how is this going to work? So I got this big Today divider tab from Cloth and Paper. Do I want it to be for this week, or do I want it to be in the journaling section for today? I think I want it for the journaling section for today because it's bold and in your face, and it's like, you must go to the Today. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take out this month. Let me see how it feels. So I've got that'll take me to my currently. Then I've got the Today, which will take me to my current kind of journaling scripture reading part. And then I'd have to probably pull the Today before pulling the notes. And I think that's all right. Let me grab some note paper, just some filler paper. I'm going hard with this paper, you guys. I put it in my catch-all. I just think it's really a great pack. It has a checklist. It has lined notes. And, oh my goodness, I just remembered. I wanted to use the Joy discs. I wanted to use the Joy discs, you guys. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me think about this for a second. I cannot believe that partway through this setup, I remembered I wanted to use these Joy discs. Oh gosh. So I'm at that pivotal place where I have to decide whether or not I'm going to take everything off and change out the discs. I love these discs. They're a little yellow for this cover, which means I might have to rethink everything. Let me set the note paper aside. Remind me to come back to it. Can I get away with these on this planner? Oh my goodness. I don't think I can. But I want to use these discs. I'm already committed. At least let's get a month through, or get through a month with everything as it is. I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to really wish I had these Joy discs on this specific Frankenplanner. And what I'll end up doing is changing out this cover and maybe just picking a black cover and putting the Joy discs on. Oh, I'm actually really disappointed. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to persist, but just know these Joy discs I love and I would like to use. I really wanted to use and had intended to use them for my journaling, scripture writing Frankenplanner. So I'm a little annoyed. I'm a lot annoyed actually, but I'm going to keep going because I really want to. I want this to be done and set, and functionally it has everything that I need. And I'll just have to. That really bothers me. Okay, let's keep going. So this paper I'm actually also using in my catch-all Frankenplanner. It is a combination of 4 different types of paper. There is this note paper that's super clean and simple, and it's in kind of like a peachy pink. So I'm going to throw some of that down. And then there is the same type of paper, but in white, and it says Choose Joy at the top. And I love that these have a date space at the top. So if you're journaling, you can use it in that function. Throw this guy down. And then we have 2 other interesting styles. We have this creamy dot grid. So the dot grid is in white. So we'll throw in some dot grid, and then some check it off to-do list paper, which I don't think I really need in here. I'm going to add it to the back just in case. I don't know, I happen to be sitting with this planner and not my catch-all, and I wish I had, a place to log stuff. And I think I'm going to move the choose joy. See, joy, you guys. Leave a comment down below if you were me and you just set up this planner and you realized you meant to use different discs, specifically the joy discs. Would you start all over again? Would you refilm this video? Would you film it and just take everything apart, find a different color, reassemble? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're seeing this, obviously I decided to leave things just as they are, but oh, that's frustrating. Well, I'll probably post a reel in the next month or two changing out the discs, because I think for now I just need to leave it. So let's check and see how are we doing for space. We're doing pretty good. I don't know if I want to add another month or two. I love opening this up. It's very clean and pretty. I need my name stickers. So let me see if I even remember where they are in this whole mess. I've said this a million times already, so I'm sorry if I'm a broken record, but my husband and I are building an office in the backyard, and it will have, well, our office stuff and all of our planning, well, all of my planning and filming things. And so a good portion of my planning stuff is packed up, ready to be relocated. But now I can't find, hold on. Somewhere around here, I have my name tags, and I don't know where it is, but I will add a name sticker here. And I think we're good. I think that's all I want to do. I love that this is the monthly's undated because it doesn't have stuff on it. I have plenty of room if I wanted to write, maybe if I'm doing like a Bible study and I can look ahead and see what the scripture is that I'm supposed to read that day. I can populate it in here at the beginning of the month. And then I can go into my weeklies, which I can use to write out the scripture. I can use it to write out how I'm feeling, anything I want. Then we go to today, which will be my journaling prompts for the day. We'll see if I get good use out of this. I am really excited for the sermon notes section. And then we have the additional notes section in the back. So how this is going to work for me in 2023, I'm not exactly sure because I've never had a dedicated faith planner. This is new to me, so we'll see how it goes, and I'll try to update you guys as well. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will link products down below as well. And yeah, come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is ejjoyful_plans. It is always a good time. And if you want to hang out with me again and you want to see all of the planners in my lineup, you want to plan with me, you want to open hauls and all those fun things, then I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, wait. Y'all, we need a pen. We need a pen, and there's no pen loop in this planner. So let's grab one of these. I think this is the Ibiza clip from Cloth and Paper. That's kind of cute. And it does work with the cover. So I wonder if I could take a pen and just like slide it. I think that'll work. All right, now I'm gonna call it a video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.